welcome to Sorry in Advance, a Philly sports podcast where we talk sports, bust balls, and do whatever else we want to do. Let's get it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sorry in Advance. I am your host, Sean, and as usual, I am joined by Scott. And we are also joined today by a very special guest, Dave, who has the Phillies Friday TikTok channel, which I'm going to bring right on. So, Dave, how are you? I hope you can hear me.
Having trouble hearing you guys.
Oh, now it's a problem.
Now
we were fine like 5 seconds ago before we started. Can you hear me at all?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Nothing?
Having trouble hearing you guys on my end.
Hold on 1 sec. Let me see. This is what happens all the time. Never fails. Hang on. Let me try and add them back in. Can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can get them to come back out and come back in. This is typical show. I swear to God. Let's see. Hold on. Whoa. Hang on. I'm gonna message him. Let me see. Hold on, Dave. I'm gonna see if I can pass the message along. This is such a typical show for us. I swear to God. Scott, you're good, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It says we're having trouble streaming on Facebook. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook? Nope.
Oh, my God.
Let's see.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Now he's frozen.
Now he's frozen. Dude.
Oh, man.
What happened? Yo, Facebook removed the video, too.
Wonder why.
Oh, man. Hold on.
We removed your video.
I know.
See why.
Oh, man.
This goes against our terms of service on intellectual property. What is happening?
I don't know. Hang on. I'm going to log out and I'll send you a new invite. How are we just fine? Like 5 seconds ago. All right. Let me message him. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Go. Yes, perfect.
I don't know. What was that? For some reason, Facebook removed our video. So I'm gonna have to upload it again later. But that's whatever. Okay. This still records. It's fine. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. I mean, what would it be without technical difficulties? We're talking about the Phillies.
It fits right into this topic that we're talking about. So, sorry about that, but glad you can make it. Thank you very much for taking time out of your swim meet to come hang out with us for a little bit. So,
happy to do it.
Anyway, we're gonna get right into this. Is the fact that the biggest thing that I think we can talk about right now is Phillies. What the hell? I feel like that really sums it up.
Really does. It really does.
I first have to say I thoroughly enjoy all of your TikToks because you get right to the point. Like they're like 10, 15, 20 seconds. You're just simple questions. I literally wake up at 5 a.m, make TikToks that are 2 minutes long, and yet I struggle making the 10-second, 15 seconds ones, and I don't know why. I think I just need to take a course on how to do TikToks better.
Honestly, it's just, you know what? If it comes to my mind, I kind of think it through a little bit, and I just say it. I don't have a lot of time to do anything, so I only have the 10 to 15 seconds to be able to put it out there. If it comes to my mind, I think it's going to be a good topic. Do it. Hit record.
I'm all about it. And I think my problem is my mind is literally just racing with everything I want to say about this team. And I'm just like, thank God TikTok has a 10-minute option because I'll just keep going. So that's where I'm at with that. So anyway, again, thank you for coming. But
sure.
We're going to jump right into this. And the fact that like the trade deadline is on Monday after the Phillies have looked like they should have taken the series against the Marlins, whereas they definitely should have, could have. An extremely terribly blown game on Wednesday.
Worst loss of the year.
That right there.
Mhm.
And also, I mean, with that game on Monday where they came back and then blew the lead again, and then you lose 1-0 on Tuesday, I'm like, we literally got a dose of why we need a starter, we need a bat, and then why we need a bullpen. I'm like, each of those games showed why we need one of each. And I think the thing is what we've seen all this year is, or excuse me, why we've seen the last few years, I think, is we don't have the pieces to now go out of the trade deadline and fix it all.
No.
So just curious what you guys think. If I don't think you think I'm wrong, but on if you realistically think at this trade deadline, this can be fixed.
Go ahead.
Dave,
Yeah.
I'll start with you. Yeah.
Sure. No, honestly, and I don't. I mean, we do this because we're fans first, right? I mean, we're not doing this. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not getting a salary for this, right? I'm doing this because I love my Phils. And
we pay to have StreamYard.
I know, exactly. So it pains me to say this, but it cannot be fixed with just a few moves. I don't believe, we were saying before you hit record here, it couldn't be fixed with Tariq Skubal and Mason Miller. It could be helped, but when the offense isn't showing up, I don't care if you're going to add a bat or two. I mean, a couple of corner outfielders or whatever. It is not going to move the needle to get over the hump that is the Dodgers and get this team a World Series, no matter even who they play in the first round. Because it's looking more and more like it's going to be a wild card round. They're not going to get a bye. All right,
no.
I mean, you're not catching the Brewers. Even if they do win the division, it's just not going to be enough. And it pains me so much to just admit that.
Yeah, it sucks because, like you said it perfectly. I mean, we're all fans. We're doing this because we love talking about. I mean, I love talking baseball, but obviously the Phillies. But it's just like I look around and I'm like, the pieces that you need, you can't afford. I don't think this team will make the big move, the big surprising move. Like I know I've said it.
I don't think they have enough ammo.
They don't have enough ammo, but I'm
At
like,
all.
I think they won't do it regardless, even if they did, because it's just like, like Logan O'Hoppe just got traded to Texas. Everybody crushed the Phillies for trading him to get Marsh. And I'm like, yeah, he had a good half of a season, O'Hoppe, the year with the Angels. The Angels are just the West Coast Marlins at this point. It's just like they're a breeding ground just for people just to get traded, it seems like.
Right.
And
Unless
at the
you're
same
Mike Trout.
time, unless you're Mike Trout and you just don't want to leave and you're fine with mediocrity your whole career. But I just feel like what scares me the most, and I've said this a bunch of times, is they are going to overpay for mediocre talent in a trade.
But that's what they've been doing.
But I mean, you got lucky with the Duran trade because they
You got very lucky.
I mean, Abel hasn't pitched in a few months and he's not pitching the rest of this year.
Right.
So I just feel like I can't.
And that's the problem with like buying your way to the playoffs. I mean, every year they add a big piece in free agency. They can't add anything during the deadline because their farm system sucks. Like, I'm sorry.
Right.
But I feel
You look
like
at all
also
these contending teams with the farm systems. Like, look at the Brewers could possibly go out and get Skubal.
They could. They're number 2. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
Cubs.
Absolutely.
I saw the Cubs are now listed. But it's just like, how does a team like the Dodgers have such a great farm system? And they're like, no, we're not trading our number one prospect. And I'm like, and you could still go get Skubal. You would have no problem doing it. It's unbelievable because I think they don't. They know, no, we're going to go win now. Go win now. Go win now. And it just so happens that it could be the third time in a row.
So,
but it's insane to me still.
I have this book sitting that it's propping up my phone, so otherwise I'd show it. It's called Future Value, and it's by a couple of guys that are like baseball lifers. And the Dodgers are like, I mean, that's who you want to be in terms of scouting, right?
100%.
So like the Dodgers come at it from the analytical standpoint, but they also have that the physical scouts that are attending the games. I mean, these guys it is like a master class in how to spot talent. I mean, look at what they did with Max Muncy. They can do that with just about anybody because of who they have in their system. Phillies can't match that. I mean, their best guys, Andrew Painter, Miller.
Well, apparently everyone thinks Aiden Miller is like top candidate still, and I'm like,
And he hasn't
I
even
don't
played
even
a
know,
game yet.
You don't even know if he'll be able to play ever again because of his
Can't
back.
pick up a bat.
Right.
Can't pick up a bat.
It's unbelievable.
It
It's
really
insane to me
is.
because I keep seeing this whole thing where it's just like, oh, go get, go trade, all for Aiden Miller, all for Painter. And I'm like, I wanted Painter to have the same thing Abel did. Send him down, work up his trade value, because I think Painter's the one who's pissed off people the most with the fact that we were just, oh my God, look at the talent he has. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. Well, injury. Well, we waited. And I wasn't expecting him to, have a sub-2 ERA, but I'm like, dude, you couldn't get out of the third or fourth inning and your ERA is over 7. Like there was a point where Garrett Stubbs had a lower ERA than you.
Oh,
And they're really creeping. They're really creeping into that 2012 territory where they missed the playoffs. They have to rebuild, and we missed the playoffs for the next 8-9 years. The rest of Bryce's career, honestly.
Yeah.
Unless somehow they trade him.
Yeah, regress until nothing. Yeah.
And then just nothing. But here's the thing, and I'm like, they even traded like Utley a little late, Rollins a little late. Like
they traded everybody a little late.
Well, yeah. So here, let's look at real quick. We'll look at the trade packages that have the trade rumors. Excuse me.
Alec Boehm's in it. I'm already sold.
So it's actually funny because I know, Dave, you brought up Max Muncy. I said to Scott the other day, I was like, I would take Max Muncy at 36 years old next year over Alec Boehm right now. He is just so infuriating to me because my brother actually made it a really good point. He's like, if you ever notice, Alec Boehm in the field can make an unbelievable play, and then like an inning later will make the dumbest bonehead play where he just boots a ball. He doesn't throw a strike to Harper at first. And then his strikeout yesterday, we're staring at strike 3 down the middle. I'm like, apparently protecting the plate doesn't exist anymore in baseball, just across baseball anymore.
You know what? You swap Boehm and Muncy, the Dodgers would make Boehm a player within a year and a half.
300 hitter, 25 home runs, everything that we hear he's supposed to be, and he'd be
hitting
the doubles machine we want. Yep. Unbelievable.
For sure.
And he will have 6 home runs in a Phillies series against us. 1,000%. So absolutely. Just throw a Gold Glove in there too. Why not?
Absolutely. For sure.
So this one, I mean, Scott, me and you have said 100 times Jung-Hoo Lee.
Yeah.
Robbie Ray, if I'm going to get both, sure. But Alec Boehm, Dante Nori, Moises, I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know how to say his last name. And Cody Balker. I've seen Cody Balker brought up plenty of times in a trade. Dante Nori, I've heard a lot of people do not want to get rid of because of how he was in the World Baseball Classic. To me, I'm not sure I'm there yet.
I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. Where's that guy going to play in the outfield? I mean,
center field. Center field. We need a center fielder.
Then you might as well just trade Crawford.
Oh, well, that's coming. That's been talked about because have you guys seen how Crawford apparently is just doing absolute garbage? And I'm like, does everyone need to be, when they're brought up, like Mike Trout, Harper, PCA, do they need to be hitting 300 their first year? Can we cut some slack to people their rookie year? I don't think he's doing that bad.
And those are definitely different. They're different hitters than what he is.
Right.
Go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
No. And the thing is, too, I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, like you said, we have all of these veteran guys. You shouldn't be relying on the rookie.
On the 9-hitter.
He's supposed to be exactly. Supposed to be complimentary. He's supposed to be a guy that, like you said, hitting ninth, acting as that extra leadoff guy. But oh wait, your leadoff guy's not getting on. Your 2-hole hitter all of a sudden forgot how to hit. He's striking out at a record-breaking clip. And then Harper, Mr. Elite, who shows up some months in July, kind of just took it off. Rather just figure out how, I think I just saw that he's going to be in some kind of NASCAR thing going in next year. And he has
with Utley.
Yeah, with Utley. I don't know if it's a coffee line or whatever he's doing on TikTok. Maybe if he focused less on his business ventures and more of his plate discipline, he wouldn't be swinging at everything low and away.
And I feel like I agree, because I feel like his comments now with him, and it seems like Mattingly, with Harper coming out saying we need help, and we all show that we're trying and this and that, but we need help, and Mattingly's like, granted, all players want to spend the owner's money. I get that,
of course,
but I'm just like, I agree with both, but at the same time, I'm like, people wouldn't be as pissed if you were backing it up with your on-field play. You're hitting like 150 over the past 3 weeks, dude. Like, and
Exactly.
I'm still a Harper fan. I haven't written him off, but I'm just like, maybe not the best spot.
Well, like I said, I mean, there's a cat in the thing.
What the hell was that?
It's not a black cat, right?
No,
because then it's over.
No, like I said though,
mic's off, cameras off.
The front office is just so disconnected with the roster itself. I mean, now you got Mattingly picking sides.
Yeah. You know what's funny is my friend Jay brought this up, and it was just like, do you think Middleton really is behind any of the words that he says? Because it's just, I want my trophy back, I want to win this and that. And I'm like, but then you really, is it an owner where he's just really relying on not being involved too much? That he's leaving it up to Dave.
I think at this point he's bluffing. I mean, there's only so many times you could say that, and he hasn't done anything to try and get it back.
Yeah,
he said that he was going to spend stupid money, and I believe he did on Trey Turner. So
yeah.
Well,
that's the thing too. Is just like, I mean, it ended up being stupid money on Castellanos, but at the time we signed Castellanos, he was hitting 50, 60 doubles, 20, like a 300 hitter. And it's really, I'm just like, what the hell happened to you coming here?
What happened to him? Exactly.
I can't blame coaching for that. I really can't. I'm not a Kevin Long fan, but I can't blame coaching on that.
I have no idea what happened to Castellanos when he got here. All I can assume is that it was the wrong pinstripes for the wrong team. I mean, because he seemed to be fine in the Reds pinstripes. So
yeah. The other trade rumor that I saw today, and this is all off MLB Mocks, so I have to give a little credit to them because I didn't come up with any of these. I can't do these graphics yet. So it was the Blue Jays receive Ramon Marquez and Mavis Graves, and we get Dalton Varsho, which I hear that more coming out now with us getting Varsho, and then Kevin Gossman, and then bringing Jeff Hoffman back here. Who?
Varsho, doesn't he?
7. So don't take that one away from him. But
like,
here's my thing is,
here?
They're coming back saying, "Oh, well, he's like in the top. He's a ridiculously good defensive center fielder." And I'm like, so is Crawford that bad?
Yeah,
I don't understand where you're trading for Hader at that point again, because no one expected Hader to do that good with us.
He's got a career 297 on base percentage. What is he giving you? I don't get that.
Another platoon player.
Exactly. Why?
They're gonna rotate 3 outfielders in the same position every inning.
And that's the thing is, I'm just like, all right, like,
get it.
Clearly, Marsh was a fluke at the beginning of the year. It was Dominic Brown all over again. So I'm just like, okay. Yes. And then he said the right thing. If it helps us win a World Series, and we'll do whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you probably should be sent to AAA at some point with how bad you're doing right now, dude. And I like you, but good God. The field looks like, or the team looks like it's about good times when it comes to him, Stubbs, and stuff like that. And I'm
vibes. It's all vibes, man.
All vibes.
This is a trade I can get behind right here.
Yes, I was just gonna say this, man. Definitely, I'm in.
Because, and I think Scott, you and I said this from the beginning. I was so annoyed when they signed JT to that contract. I was fine keeping him, not for the price, especially because you basically signed him because you hurt his feelings. And
but like we were more annoyed because you missed out on Bichette, and we just gave him the money.
Yes, for sure.
You overpay for him big time, and the writing was on the wall, and I'm sitting there looking like he's not even close to maybe half the money that he is performing. So I don't need 3 catchers on my team, by the way. But at this point, I'd be fine. I mean, it doesn't sound like the Orioles are willing to do this from what I was reading earlier today, because they're talking about Jackson Holliday and oh my God, somebody else.
Before you move on to the next trade, can I just throw another catcher out there that hasn't really been connected to the Phillies, but I think would be one of the better fits? He was on MLBTradeRumors.com's like top 50. Hunter Goodman from the Rockies. I think
100%.
He fits.
I just stole him on X, his stats.
Yeah. So he's caught, played right field, first base. I mean, he gives you so much versatility. He's got 31 homers, which puts him second on the team, and I think he's third in the league. And then he solves like that. I don't know, like that in between that JT is right now. I mean, you don't have anybody else beyond Stubbs and Marchand. I mean, he's on the DL, whatever. But I feel like he gives you so many different looks and opportunities to kind of juggle things a little bit. He could be a DH every now and then. He could catch, and JT could still be. He could DH if you want his bat in there against a lefty or something like that. I feel like he gives you so many options, and it's also a move that obviously, since it's obvious to us, Dave won't make it. But man, I actually saw on Baseball Savant too, if his home runs were in Citizens Bank Park, you'd actually have one extra, and across the league,
that's interesting.
He would have the most impact with his pull power at CBP. So I feel like
here's what's more amazing about him is he's the one player, I guess, in history who hits better away from Coors Field than he does at home.
I saw that.
He's hitting 273 with 18 home runs and 36 RBIs away. He's hitting 13 home runs, 24 RBIs, and 233 at home. So to me, that shows, okay, it's not Coors Field like Mickey Moniak. Everyone loved Moniak. And I'm like, if you look at his stats, he's Coors Field. That's it. I'm like, I would take Hunter Goodman in a heartbeat because it shows that he is an all-around player.
And I think you have him.
I'm on board.
I'm sorry. No, I think you'd have him actually under control through the 29 season. So to me, like that.
So when you add a year because of the lockout,
maybe I think you could potentially. Yeah, I think that's how it will work. But don't quote me.
I'm all for that trade. Trust me. Because
of his age. Wood for him. Me.
I mean, the what's he? 20? He's 26. Because you're getting MLB ready talent who is already proven that he can play. He can, and he's not the best catcher in the world. Like I'm not. But here's my thing: is I said this before. I don't need the best catcher in the league because catchers in the history of baseball were not always the best. Like not all of them were a JT when you got them from Miami. Like they're not. I don't need them all to be the best player on the team. They normally hit 9th or 8th. Like it's okay if they aren't offensive catchers. And I feel like that's where analytics is getting in the way of a lot of stuff too.
You can slot him in the 4 hole and put him in right, and you would gain a ton more than what you're getting from Alec Boehm. And then you could live with JT in the lineup. You could live with some of these other guys. You would get more production out of him. He's got a 326 OBP this year compared to his 303 for his career. I mean, this guy's on the upswing. I'd say he's a better flyer than looking at Dalton Varsho. Looking at some of these other guys they're throwing out there.
As soon as you said he's a better flyer, I'm just like, oh my God, can he play center too? Like, are you telling me I'm going to have an all-around player? Because I am all for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was trying to look at real quick is just like how many games that he has actually played. I don't know. I'm just getting. Yeah, he's played 27 games in right field. It was 2 years ago, but still. So I am all for it.
Or you can move him to first base.
Move him to first base.
Harper had his outfielder's glove in Miami.
Exactly.
That was the biggest story somehow out of everything.
You can switch it. You put Schwarber in left every now and then. There are many different things you can do with somebody like this. He gives you more versatility. Is it a perfect move? No. But there are no perfect moves for this Phillies team. This is a guy that can make an impact at the major league level right now,
though. So this was the last one I saw. So this was Zach Neto. This was Jeff Passan saying it too, which I was just like, wow, that's very interesting. This would require so many moves happening on just the Phillies because if he's going to come here, he can play second or short. So it was like, okay, if you move Neto to second, then you're moving Stott to third. And I'm like, well, Stott's a very, very good second baseman. He is like a borderline Gold Glove, if not Gold Glove. His offense is not there. So I am fine with this move. What's he hitting? 232 with 19 home runs. And I'm like, great. Fits right in on the team. He can't hit for average and he hits home runs. Perfect. But I'm like, at that point, I'm like, well, Bohm's gone. That's to me, that guarantees that.
See,
I feel like I feel like again, this is just the Phillies won't do that.
This is the type of trade. This would be the type of trade where if you're going to do it, you just unload everything and just grab him and grab Soriano.
Oh, I would take Soriano in a heartbeat.
Or you do him and try and get Joe Adele.
Yeah.
I just feel
Soler,
like
whose name was being floated around too as somebody. I think it was Adele and him that were like hours away. So maybe sometime tonight they could go.
So, and last thing I'll bring up, because Dave, I know I've already taken up more time than I said I would. So
it's all good. There's a lot of noise going on behind me, but I'm perfectly just Lake Placid here. We're good.
All right, we're good. All right. I feel like, what do you think of? And hold on, I want to word this right because I have notes.
Yeah.
Is like the last second deals. I feel like they annoy me so much, especially when I hear a Dave Dombrowski press conference now where it comes out, he's like, we were close, in the final hours and this and that. And I'm just like, you have, first off, what this team needs early, and this team needed stuff early and you knew it. And it's just like the last minute deals and this and that. So I think we all agreed, or I want to know if we all agree, excuse me. Do you think Skubal will be a Tiger or he's traded?
I think he's going to be a Dodger.
I have to agree with that. I think he'll be a Dodger. I do. Because if you're the Tigers, he's not re-signing. He's going to be a free agent. Why wouldn't you get something for your biggest trade chip? Something for your future. Maybe potentially another Skubal.
I mean, that's the type of trade where it doesn't move the Tigers back years and years. Like the Tigers could still be good in the next 2 years.
I mean, they have a good trade like that. They have a good rotation now, even outside of Skubal. Like Melton's very good, and I mean, right now the Tigers are 4.5 out of the wild card. And I remember when I had the guys from the I'm gonna swing and a miss podcast, and they were just saying because I asked them, it was 2 weeks ago, and I just said, "What do you think?" Because one guy's a Tigers fan, Braves fan, Giants fan, Twins. And he's just like, these next 2 weeks are going to decide the season. And I mean, he even thought, Skubal was going to be traded, but I really was just like, do you hold on to him? But then you just think of Ohtani with the Angels. And I'm like, they could have gotten such a haul for him. And I'm just like, that was such an Angels move. Like, really? You got
Marlins of the West. You just said it.
It's unbelievable. Like that, the fact that they still didn't trade him, and I'm like, and you knew he was leaving. You knew he was going to the Dodgers too. Like, so that's the worst part.
Well, with the Dodgers too. Like, think about it. If he goes there, they can get very well major league talent right now for them, or very close. I mean, so they're going to get probably 4 top 30 Dodgers prospects, which are probably better than some teams' major league level talent, potentially even including the Phillies.
100%. And I mean, and they're already, and it probably won't even be their number 1 or 2 prospect that the Dodgers will give up.
For sure. Definitely.
So, and he's, because I think they already said they don't know if Ohtani's going to pitch again because he's having issues. And I love that if he said he wasn't going to play in the All-Star game or the home run derby, and then hits a home run the next game after he announces that. And I'm like, okay. But okay, cool. So you're replacing Tarek Skubal with Shohei Ohtani pitching. It's just like, oh darn. And then he's going to sign because who knows what the agreement's going to be in the CBA. So So what
I heard he wants to. I heard that was his preference. Now that's just like any rumor. Now it's just pure speculation, but it wouldn't surprise me. And like you said, get it in now. Get your team, get it in now. Then you're grandfathered in with whatever mess they end up coming out with.
Because I know. I mean, I know for sure. I think they're going to try and take away the deferred money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. And then
I agree
they're going to come back with the cap and the floor. It's just I love the report that a lot of owners think there's not going to be any baseball next year, and I'm like, boys, sign me up. Thanks. Thanks for giving me hope. I'm so glad
is
that
what
me
we're
and
watching
Scott are
with
going
the
to have
Phillies
so much
right now?
baseball
Are
to
we
talk
watching
about.
baseball?
You know what? When COVID happened, and I remember Jim Jackson was calling NHL, like PlayStation 4 NHL games on Comcast, I'm like, I could get behind this. This was somewhat enjoyable. Because I'm like, I still get to hear JJ, so I'm a little bit happier.
Right.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask you guys, besides Scooble, what do you think what's your biggest prediction of a player getting traded? Because I know we've all talked about it, thought about it. So
yeah.
I think Lindor gets moved.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Soto hates him, or
even
though he's not playing for a month?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could see him get moved. I could see Peralta getting traded.
I don't know why I just drew a complete blank on who Peralta was. Sorry. I'm like, Peralta?
But to answer that question, Mike Trout will be an Angel.
Oh, of course he will.
Yeah,
yes, he will.
Of course he will be.
Yeah. He is not going anywhere. And that's his doing.
Yep.
I know they're saying that Miller's not going anywhere, but you talk about like last minute deals. I could see something happening with him because too many teams out there that still think they're in contention, even as we, tick day after day. We're going to have the end of July tomorrow. I could still see him being moved. And then I think within the Phillies division, Sandy Alcantara is definitely gone.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean, we helped the Marlins get right back in it. So
we did. That's true. But
that's what the Phillies actually exist for.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, those are my two bold predictions.
Mine, I mean, they're not big, only because I know you, like Scott, you said, or we already talked about Tarek Skubal and all. Yeah. I think the Braves go get Casey Mize.
Ooh. Jeez.
I think the Braves go get a pitcher because they're already leading, and I think Anthopoulos is he's not messing around. He doesn't want to blow this lead. I think the Phillies will teeter. They'll do what we always do. They'll keep it close and everything. They'll make a wild card spot. And I just think Anthopoulos does not, because they can't rely on Strider. What's his name? Smith Schuber or whatever. He just pitched last night, I think.
I can't. The dude with the two last names or the hyphen names.
Was it something Smith Schuber? Anthony Smith Schuber?
I think
that's right. I saw something that Strider, obviously given his injury history, they might think about moving him to the bullpen,
that would be like a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he was. I was talking to the dude Ben from the Swing and a Miss podcast. He's a Braves fan, and I'm like, I think it leads into everything about pitchers nowadays. Is you want to throw hard? You want to throw hard? Well,
right.
Guess who didn't get hurt all the time? Pitchers with finesse, with Maddox and stuff like that. Like, I mean, Schultz threw hard, but like he was a closer for a period of time, and then went back. And I'm like, the arm isn't meant to throw like that,
right?
And I'm like, it's amazing with all the advantages and like the technological advances in baseball and sports today. Players get hurt a lot.
They do.
But I'm like, you're gonna have to relearn how to pitch pretty much if he wants to stay in the majors.
Absolutely. You bring up Maddox though. I was thinking about all the problems that Nola's having. Every time there's a new rule added, like the pitch clock, that bothered him.
Oh, he struggled bad with that.
ABS is clearly bothering him because he would live on the corners. I would love to see how somebody like Greg Maddux would adapt, because I have no doubt in my mind that he would. You know what I mean? What would he do? He can't live on the corners as much. He's not getting that black call, let's say, painting the corners and getting it on the black. I wonder what he would do. I mean, he's the professor. That's what he was dubbed as. So how would he adapt to the ABS system? You know what I mean?
I would love for somebody, and I'm not doing it, but MLB to go take film footage of his starts and put the box,
the ABS,
and the ABS, and I would see, because I wouldn't be surprised at all with how good he was.
Mm-hmm.
If he's hitting the corners, I would love to see that. I would laugh my ass off.
For sure.
Just because I mean, I would love to see pitchers like that. I would also love to see Jamie Moyer still come back, because he hasn't officially retired yet. So
he could impact the Phillies rotation right now.
He's the number. Nola gets moved to 5 immediately.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes. And these guys who are,
right.
these young guys who are over anxious wouldn't be able to handle pitch clock or no pitch clock.
Yeah. I'd be fine seeing Moyer taking a nap in the corner. It's fine. I don't even care. Whatever you want. He can have a beer in the dugout. I really don't care. I'm fine with all of it.
I love it.
Dave, I know I've taken up way too much of your time already.
It's all good.
I really appreciate you coming on and hanging out for a little while, man. I appreciate
problem.
it. And
This
you
is
are
a blast.
always welcome back.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully next time we're exchanging messages on TikTok, we're talking about some trades that could actually move the needle, but we'll see what Dave has in store for us. So
I mean, after the trade deadline,
sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just want to say, please follow me on Phillies Friday. I love interacting with everybody. I love what you guys are doing here with this podcast. And sorry in advance, but hopefully the Phillies don't crash and burn at the deadline.
I hope. And I was going to say, you are more than welcome back after the deadline if you want. Anytime you have something you want to say, you're more than welcome.
Absolutely.
So, and maybe Facebook will work this time. So I don't know what the hell happened, but
you're talking about the Phillies. You had the black cat crossing Scott's screen. I mean, it's just what it is. We're talking Phillies. I mean, my daughter came down 2 minutes before I'm supposed to start, and I'm like, the writing was on the wall right there. It really was. Definitely.
But I appreciate it, man. Good luck with the rest of the swim meet.
Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
See you, man.
Hey.
Well,
fuck Facebook.
Fuck Facebook, seriously. But Dave, I've been talking to Dave for a few weeks. Just bullshit.
Yeah, I follow him on TikTok.
Dude,
he's a good dude.
He's cool. He's fun. I love his quick videos. I can't do them. I feel like I dude, like at 5:30 in the morning, I have time to like get my thoughts together a little bit as I'm walking and be like, I'll make a little 1 to 2 minute video. He's just like, I got something to say. I can't do a little 10 to 15 because I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this trade? And then something else will come to my mind because fuck that player. That's why. And then this is son of a bitch. I got this one. Why? And I'm like, great. It's been 5 minutes. Let's start this video over again. Like, dude, it's fucking terrible. Like, I struggle with it so much.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dave's a very cool guy.
He's very knowledgeable.
Oh, dude, I love his posts. Like you said, he's very knowledgeable. He posts multiple times a day. So he's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get back to bashing the Phillies.
They suck.
I felt so bad too when I asked him, and he's just like, "Oh, I'll be away with the family." I was like, "All right, no worries." And he's like, "No, I'll come on." I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool, thanks." Anyway, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it a lot, so because I was going to bring it back up like I am now. This fucking Don Mattingly, Bryce Harper thing is so. The fact that I actually saw something on WIP with should the Phillies try and trade Harper, I'm like,
I know.
What are we doing? Are you kidding me? I hate and then, but the media doesn't run, players out of Philly. Fucking really? What are you talking about?
I just think I hate to say it, but I think part of me thinks that Bryce Harper is like basking in this because he's like, yeah, fuck you, Dave. You didn't do anything to make this team better. You're calling me not elite. And he's like, fuck you.
Here's my thing. He hasn't been elite the last 2
years. And him no, he hasn't. No. But him saying we need help, that's really putting Dave on the spot.
100%.
So and now it's like drop your balls on the table, Dave. Do something.
100%. And if he doesn't, who do you blame? Your star play, because I know I shared a post where I was just like, maybe not the best situation. You're kind of hitting your own teammates at that point. But then this other dude I'm friends with, Sean, it's his name too, basically was just like, no. And I agree with him. The more I thought about it, I'm like, the more I agree with him. He's just like, no, fuck that. Go get somebody. Put your team on notice saying, yo, we suck. And I'm like, all right, Schwarber's been out. I'm not expecting Schwarber to hit a home run every game, but I just no one's fucking doing anything, and then they're talking about Crawford, and I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Like, are we sellers or buyers? And go ahead, sorry.
At the end of the day, not many star players come out in the MLB and say, "Yo, we need help. Like our team needs help." Right? Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is, Bryce Harper's one of one. He's I said it when he signed here. He's got that like LeBron aura to him with the franchise.
Well, he's when the Rollins saying, we're the team to beat.
Yeah,
he had no problem being outspoken and.
No, but when he comes out and says you need help, and year after year you don't make any moves to move the needle at the deadline, right. You got to do something.
And I'm fine with him saying it. I think my main argument was you're not putting up. So I'm not saying shut up, but I'm like, come on, man, like. This is a bad time for you to be making that comment, which just annoyed me. But I mean, he comes out and he's just like, it's my job to go out and play, and I'm not doing it. I'm not playing well. Like, okay, you're owning it, fine.
I just think Don Mattingly should have just stayed out. Like, he should have not even answered that question.
I agree. I really think he should have just kind of kept to himself, and that was it.
At that point, like Bryce is talking about Dave, he's talking about Preston. Like, I would have just been like, I have no comment on the matter.
Yeah.
That would have been the professional way to go and did that. But instead.
And it's like him coming out and being like, players want to spend the owner's money and this and that. I get it and this and that. I'm like, I don't know if you meant it as a joke, but I don't know if you meant it as a joke and it's really coming out wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't it's just, but again, to get back to the main point of this whole episode is just the fact that like with the trade deadline coming, I legit do not know what this team can do. You're not fixing every spot. You're going to go out. You're going to get a garbage reliever that you think is good. You're hoping is going to help.
You got to buy low on one that is having a bad year.
Yeah, and I see different relievers with with their different relievers like who are no names or whatever that the Phillies could, and I'm like,
it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you, and to me, I'm just like, God damn it! I know this. He's gonna overpay for somebody, and I just don't want it to be like a Colby Mead where like, oh, they played their first game, they played half a game, and they have a broken wrist.
Yeah,
that's shit. But I'm just like. I'm reining in my expectations. They are not going to get anybody impactful. That's just where I'm at. And I know it. I kept saying, Matt Chapman, and I'm like, for fucking what? Like,
I really think they should do the NATO trade. Like if they go after Raul, I mean that's like I said, that's the type of trade where you empty the farm and go after him and Soriano.
Yeah.
Or him and Joe Adele.
Yeah.
And the way Marsh is hitting, I mean, he's hitting like shit now. I mean, maybe you could trade him.
But again, you're not getting anything. So it's like you're trading multiple people, and I don't know. It's just. I keep thinking, okay, who could they get? And I'm like, all right, because I don't want to give up Gage Wood or a top prospect for fucking mediocrity. But I'm like, it's gonna happen, and I feel it. I don't know, man. It's so frustrating because when now the reports are coming out like, oh, like Dombrowski's, it's almost guaranteed he's going to get an extension. I'm like, why?
Why? I know.
Why is he getting an extension?
And I told you, I think
I thought this was it.
I think part of me just thinks Middleton's just too lazy to go out and find somebody else to.
Especially because it's just like, oh yeah, they already like they are. Is it already?
They already talked about it.
They're like coming here, like
apparently.
I just why, like why? Like I don't. Oh my! It's so fucking frustrating. I think that's where I'm at. Where I'm just like, there's so many things to talk about with this team, like good and bad, but the bad is just overwhelming right now with how you're seeing. They've lost 4 series. They're 3-9 after the fucking All-Star break. All our players did shit during the All-Star game. And I'm like, it's like Kyle Schwarber losing the home run derby was the fucking sign.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of it all. Because Sanchez sucked.
Oh, he got rocked. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be an interesting episode next week after the deadline.
I mean, we might have to do one like
Monday
night.
Yeah, absolutely.
We might have to.
I think we should.
Because we'll have nothing to talk about.
We'll just be talking about the Eagles and LeBron. How LeBron showed up to training camp.
And then how he doesn't start the first 20 games. And that they're doing a goddamn documentary on him coming here.
Nah, he didn't. He denied it. He said that's not true.
It doesn't matter. ESPN can still do it.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They would. He would need to approve it. He didn't approve it.
Oh, whatever.
It's fine. They can have a documentary on when the Sixers win the NBA title this year.
If the Sixers don't make the playoffs, are we? I feel another bet coming with me and you.
What?
Maybe we'll finally be. I don't know. I have 2 months to think about it. Who has more wins, the Flyers or the Sixers?
Oh, that would be a good one.
You know what? I know. Here, this is going to be the last thing, and then I'll end our night. You know what annoyed me about the Eagles signing Jalen Carter?
What?
Is that it made me realize that oh my God, I had this is terrible. I literally I can't remember his name now. This is I have his jersey. One of the few white guys on the team that are good.
Cooper DeJean?
Cooper DeJean, thank you. Is that he's probably going to be gone?
I think they'll be able to afford. They can afford them.
I don't know.
I think Nolan Smith will be gone.
Well, here's my thing. We have Howie Roseman as a GM, so
we'll
we're
figure it out. We don't have Dave.
Hello, mother. I love that it's you, and I forgot that I changed your profile picture to me.
I was like, what the?
It's me. Mom, you're gonna have to go back and listen to this episode because this was fun. We started off with 5 minutes of technical difficulties, and then Facebook sends a message saying, "Yeah, you can't stream here," and I'm like, "Okay." And then I don't know. We have Howie Roseman as a GM.
Yeah, we don't have Dombrowski, so we were good in that area.
You know what's very curious is I'm wondering if they're going to be able to afford Cooper DeJean and
Quignon.
Quignon, because Hurts ain't going to be here.
Yeah, he will.
We're going to get in. Our other North Dakota savior is going to take the starting spot.
Nah, if Jalen ain't here by the end of
Andy Dalton is QB1.
Now it's gonna. I think they would make a trade for Lamar Jackson.
Oh, I saw that. I did see that. Isn't he signed?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Is he a free agent?
I think he's a free agent. I think.
Let me see. He signed through 2027. So, yeah, he's a free agent after this year. Interesting. 5 years, $260 million. He is a free... Hold on. So, we're in 20... Dude, I can't fucking read this shit. Never mind. We'll talk about it next week. I can't do it. All right. Well, I had fun.
So did I.
That was only me and you. and Dave.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bust his balls. I noticed that he put like his first name's Dave and his last name is D, and I'm just like,
yeah, I was Dave Dombrowski.
I was just like, I'm gonna have to bust his chops about that on TikTok.
Yo, like the next time he comes on and it's like that, be like, yo, Dave, can you change your name?
Yeah, we're gonna need you to change. Just leave the first letter out. It's fine.
Yeah, just leave Dave.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody. For the love of Christ, go Phils.
Go Phils.
Later.
Later.